Cadillac fans, I'm Daniel and welcome back to the Jet Fuel Only channel. In this episode, we're doing an ATS-V product. That's right, we're looking at the Extreme Online Store, or EOS, carbon fiber front splitter for your ATS-V. This replaces the front lip on your non-carbon edition ATS-V. Now, although EOS provided me with these parts to show you how to do the install, I do want to let you know that the opinions in this video are my own. And with that being said, you need to know that there has been somewhat of a history of quality assurance with EOS, and that is that sometimes your parts come with maybe a bad weave in the carbon fiber, or the epoxy's not right, or it just doesn't fit quite right. Kind of like this splitter, unfortunately, but with the right modifications, you can make it look pretty good. And honestly, for $299.99 for this lip, you shouldn't expect an A+ carbon fiber part. There's a reason that GM charges thousands for similar carbon fiber parts. It takes, a really good process and a lot of skill to produce perfection when it comes to carbon fiber. So I think it's a great deal, and even from a couple feet away, it looks fantastic, as you're gonna see. Now, I've been down to their warehouse, it's not too far from me, and they are receiving all their parts, and they inspect every one, as they say on the website, and they'll polish it out if necessary before they ship it out here domestically. With that being said, the splitter that we received for this video was in excellent condition. It looked perfect, but we did have to make modifications to make it actually fit right. So what do you say we take a closer look at this product, and then I'm going to show you in detailed form how to install this on your ATS-V. Let's get to it. Once out of the packaging, the ATS-V front carbon lip looks really nice. It was very clean, no anomalies in the weave or the resin. It looked really nice, and I couldn't wait to put it on. Now, just looking at it like this, you can't really tell that there might be any fitment issues, which we will see a little later. There are a few little issues that need to be adjusted. Here's a comparison of the stock lip versus the EOS lip that's on the top. You can see the EOS lip does extend out a little more. It's very similar, but there are no clips along the front center section, just some tabs. And then the tabs that have screw holes, I was warned ahead of time that they will generally not match up, so they will need to be adjusted. All right, now let's take a look at the tools we need and get to the install. For this installation, you'll need the following tools. You'll want a T15 Torx bit and maybe a T20. This car had both, but I think T15 is what's standard, and of course some way to drive it, whether it be one of these, or I really love my cheap $45 Ryobi electric screwdriver. I use it all the time. But if you really want things to go fast, use this DeWalt XR impact driver. All tools are available under links in the description. You'll also want a plastic trim removal tool, and because the holes on the new splitter don't quite line up, we'll need to drill those out and make them a little bigger or elongate them. So have a set of drill bits or even one of these files. A Dremel tool, though, I found to be the handiest tool in this situation. Of course, to go with the drill bits, you'll need a drill. You'll want some isopropyl alcohol to clean up the splitter once you remove the old part, and of course a microfiber towel. Lastly, you'll want a jack and jack stands for better access under there. All right, now that we have our tools in order, let's get to removing the stock front lip. This front splitter has taken a little bit of a beating from rock chips over the miles, and it looks like maybe even hit a curb once. So this is a great replacement, is not only to fix your splitter, but to upgrade it. So first, let's raise the car. You use your method of choice. I'm using my quick jacks. And we need to remove the stock splitter, but underneath you're gonna find a lot of screws. Only some of them hold the splitter on, so take a good look. These are all about T15, maybe T20 Torx screws, about 20 of them. The screws start all the way at the corner near the tire, and then just work your way around removing them all. The DeWalt impact driver really pulls those screws out quick. Here are all the screws that I've pulled out. Now you can just pull the outside ends of the splitter, they just come right on out, but the center section is going to take a little bit of work. So use your plastic trim removal tool and try to get in between the bumper and the lip. And you'll see it will release these little tabs. Work carefully so you don't damage anything, and that's also why we're using a plastic tool. As you get it in between, press on the tabs and gently pull out on the lip. You'll see there's 4 of these tabs on each side of the center line of the lip, plus the 2 at the very center section. Once it's off, go ahead and clean up this area to prepare for your new carbon fiber lip. Take the new lip and put it up and align it on the front of the bumper. You should be able to get all those tabs in. Press them fully against the bumper and look for any issues. Right here, I see an issue. You can see that it's not fully contacting, and right there at the very tip of the bumper, that's where it's contacting. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Dremel and grind away a little bit of the carbon fiber in that area. You should wear a respirator when grinding away the carbon fiber. After I did that, it still wouldn't quite fit flush, but it was improved. Now on to the outer edges. You'll see that there's also fitment issues here. That's because on the bumper, there are a number of alignment pins and of course the screw holes, and none of them really line up with the ones that are drilled into the tabs on the carbon fiber lip. Now you could just grind off those alignment pins, but I decided it wasn't my car, so I wasn't gonna do that, and I just wanted to modify the splitter. So I enlarged the hole using a drill and a Dremel tool. The Dremel tool is nice in making the holes more elongated, and the holes where the pins are supposed to go, I elongated some of them all the way to the point where they went off the edge of the tab and it was just an open slot. Now reinstall the lip and see if you can get those screws into place. If not, go back and remodify some more. Once I got it all set up, I just put in all of those screws around the sides, and then I put in the center ones. I found it best to install the screws somewhat loosely first so you can make small adjustments to the position and then tighten them down once you think you've got it right. The lip is actually really easy to install. It's that modifying that's gonna take a little bit of time, but now you're done and it looks great. Alright, that's it for installing the ATS-V front carbon fiber splitter from EOS. I think it looks pretty good, especially for that price point, but maybe they'll update the design in the future and get it to fit a little better. The modifications, made the install go a little longer than it could have. Otherwise, I probably could have installed it in 15 minutes or less. Alright, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and consider hitting that bell to be notified when my next videos come out. I do occasionally have ATS videos, and the next EOS review is going to be for the EOS carbon fiber side splitters on the ATS. I know you'll want to see that, so be sure to check it out. Alright, thanks so much for watching the Jet Fuel Only channel. See you next time.